We zip, zap, and fight invisible dragons and squirt, squirt as we talk about 1984 classic Supergirl on this episode of JaZ Make a Podcast.
JaZ Make a Podcast.
Yeah, it is. I think more likely we'd hear, is that two old guys yelling at each other?
And another thing.
Stay off of my lawn. This weekend, stay off of my lawn. I didn't bring any of my notes, but I don't think I need them.
I don't have notes. I have a list.
just a live streams of consciousness from this movie.
I did start texting you last night.
Yes, before
because
I
I was like, I need some of these things. There needs to be a record that I can refer back to.
We used to try to avoid talking to each other before the show. I think the show has improved since we just constantly stay in touch while we watch these things.
Yeah. Well, it was that was an experience.
That's the best way to put it. Just like any musical project, although we are JaZ Make a Podcast, not a musical appreciation podcast.
Except when we are.
Yes, but tonight not. But like any music project, like you like to hear the word experience tagged on the end because that tells you you're in for something good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this wasn't
good.
No, this was an experience.
Yes.
This was so here's what I'm going to sum up as for the audience just tuning in. We are leading up to the release of James Gunn's Supergirl movie.
Yep, Supergirl by James Gunn.
Yes. So he's got a high bar to hurdle after we watch the movie that we're talking about this week. 1984's Supergirl starring Helen Slater.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
This, I'm sorry. This was my idea.
Yeah.
And it was some, although, you know what?
But you also went for the director's cut.
Yes, I believe it was the director's cut. The longest version possible.
The longest version. Almost like a thumb was on my head.
And every time that you thought it was letting up, it would just dig in a little further.
This is a movie, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this. So a movie was made. Fine.
Theoretically.
Money was procured.
Yeah.
Talented people were brought together to breathe life into it.
Yeah.
And it is so horrible. How does that even happen? I don't get it.
Oh, I have theories on this. So first of all, I'm going to throw out there, I loved this. This was terrible. Don't get me wrong. It was absolutely awful, but I had so much fun watching this, knowing we were going to talk about it. Had I just been sitting at home without an outlet to discuss it, I would not have enjoyed this at all.
Fair.
But I really was looking forward to breaking this thing down.
You're very fair. But I will accept it.
So high level, back to, was it 77, Alexander Salkind basically produces and gets the Superman movie with Christopher Reeves off the ground.
Yes.
Makes it, is it 77? I think it's 77 it came out.
77, 78?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Late 70s. Huge hit, massive hit. Declining returns with every sequel to the point where Christopher Reeve, I don't remember if this movie is coming out before or after Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
It's before. This is after 3, though. And
yes.
Then 3 was a bomb.
3 was a mess. The only reason to see it was Richard Pryor.
Yes.
I'm on the record on this podcast before saying I'm not a huge fan of the Superman movies. I actually like the last 2 better than the first 2 for their cheesy comic bookiness.
4? And which one was Quest for Peace?
Quest for Peace is 4. It's where Superman takes all the nuclear weapons in the world
and he throws them into
space. And then he has to go fight Nuclear Man.
Yeah. Is there a 5th?
No, not Christopher Reeves. I mean, Superman Returns, I think, is technically the unofficial 5th.
Correct.
With Brandon Routh.
Yeah.
Ruth?
You know, he got younger over time.
Well, he's Superman. The sun does weird things to his Kryptonian blood.
You know what? Kryptonians are interesting people.
They really are.
Like, what can't they do?
Well, but if they're around a yellow sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to talk Kryptonians.
But you even don't really need, like, it doesn't actually matter. And we are going to get there. Spoiler alert. The way that this movie sets up and the way that it finishes is completely inconsistent.
Oh, I disagree.
Are you out of your mind?
It's okay.
Are you okay?
Okay, hang on.
Are you okay? What happened to you today?
Let's set
have you
up
eaten?
the movie.
Are you okay?
I actually have not eaten much today.
How's your blood sugar?
We are recording at dinner time. I've not had dinner, and I missed lunch today because I've been so busy.
I didn't eat lunch today, too, because I was trying to finish this stupid movie.
I love the part where Supergirl fought JaZ. So, yeah, we're looking at Supergirl. So, yeah, my theory on how this gets made is Salkind can see the Superman money train is ending. And this is not the era where we're franchised, right? Like once your lead is gone, once the creative team falls apart, it's just done. It's over. So I can see him saying, we need to find a new in to this. And I can see him saying, let's do basically exactly what worked in the first one at a high level. We've got the A-list cast. They put money into the starting set designs.
Yes.
They put money, misspent, but they put money into their visual effects. Like he, from a producer side, did everything that he did for Superman and said, great, we're good. I'm guessing he has no story sense. And I'm guessing he was stuck in the 70s because this movie felt like a movie with a very late 60s, early 70s sensibility.
When you consider that this is the same year that Ghostbusters came out.
Okay, I was going to hold off, but yes, I thought this so many times. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It's
Gozer, the dogs.
Yeah, there's there is, well, there's basically no story.
What?
Nobody thought this one through.
There's either no story or way too much story.
I guess there could be way too much story that means nothing.
No, exactly. This is like, there's like an 80s sex comedy in here, almost like a Revenge of the Nerds.
There's a Revenge of the Nerds thing going on.
We've got a lot of Ghostbusters looking iconography towards the end.
Totally.
We've got traditional Superman sort of set up with, I can't remember what the lackey's name was in the movie, but it's Lex Luthor and his buddy. Yeah. And we have that here, except it's not a businessman. It's a witch.
Okay, let's start there.
Should we start there?
I don't know. Where are you going to start? Okay.
This is why I wanted to play the movie while we did this, so we could have some sort of chronology to follow.
All right, so let's start with this. Krypton exploded.
Correct.
Kal-El gets flung into space as a baby in a craft designed by his parents.
Yes.
Lands on Earth.
Yes.
Okay. So now we are also to believe that some other Kryptonians also escaped to something, some kind of dimension where they've built a city.
I believe they sum it up as inner space.
Inner space.
Yeah. Argo City is in inner space.
Which, I mean, it's very clear you can leave.
but nobody can withstand the pressure.
You're in some kind of inner space on a rock, like with this, and not well protected.
Nope.
The surface of the enclosure for the city is cellophane, which is not great.
As we've learned though from previous Superman movies, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, Superman also threw cellophane at like General Zod and his cronies, and that was enough to trap them and send them to the Phantom Zone.
But wouldn't you say that the destruction of the cellophane, which leads to the start of the plot, was awfully simple here? One would hope that a reanimated dragonfly would not be able to fly through your cellophane enclosure.
Nobody had expected a reanimated dragonfly. It was the one thing we didn't prepare for. It was a bug.
So cycling back.
Okay, movie opens.
Kal-El gets thrown off into space. Turns out some other Kryptonians survived. The other Kryptonians who survived know all about Kal-El, who's in a different dimension, and apparently they can't leave. So what are you getting a TV feed? Like, how do you know? Okay. And isn't it convenient that Kal-El's brother or sister also survived so that...
You mean cousin?
Well, no, like Supergirl is the cousin. But but the parents had to survive.
Yes. Mia Farrow.
Yeah, Mia Farrow.
Yeah.
So I'm so confused by, like, you guys know about Earth, you know about Superman, but you're still living on a rock
So, okay.
And you can't leave, but you can leave.
None of this is in the movie.
I don't get it.
I looked into this. And so, I mean, there's a million different versions of comic lore. But to oversimplify, there is a version where Argo City was on Krypton, but they heeded Jor-El's warnings, and they built the cellophane wrapper around it.
Oh, good.
So that when Krypton exploded, they were able to protect, and this thing got flung, I believe, into space.
Inner space.
No, so Inner Space, I think, was specific to this movie.
Which comes out in 86.
Yes. It's totally inspired by this.
This is inspired. Hey, Inner Space. I like that.
Okay, so I want to give props where I can, because it's going to be a long show.
Oh, God. Okay.
We open up, and my very first thought looking at this is, I mean, after the credits, the opening credits are, just a knockoff of all the Superman opening credits. I see, sorry, I almost said Krypton, Argo City. It's like, this isn't cheap. This is a big set design here. This is a swing.
Yep.
Then Peter O'Toole shows up.
Yeah. Peter O'Toole.
Yeah.
Lawrence of Arabia is here.
Yes.
Like, this is very, very weird.
Also, he is so weird in this. I don't understand what he's doing in this movie. But sticking on the positive, set design is like, it's not my style per se, but like of the era of this franchise. It's like, yeah, you guys put some time, some money into this. This looks good for what it is. I'm on board so far. Totally. And then Peter O'Toole opens his mouth, and we chase Kara down. Sorry, I almost gave us more information that isn't from the movie. We chase Supergirl. I believe we do learn her name is Kara.
Yeah,
Kara.
Kal-El.
Is that what it is, the full name?
I don't. Whatever.
Anyway, so here's a real question.
Helen Slater.
Is Supergirl handicapped in this movie?
Mentally?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
She is so dumb.
But this is my next big issue is like, so you're sort of playing it like you're this child.
Yes.
But then you're also a math genius.
No, but she's not. In the opening, she gets through and she doesn't solve, I believe, the equation.
Yeah, she does solve it.
Did she solve it or did not? I thought another kid solved it.
And then she's a math genius in
on
skipping
Earth.
ahead.
Yes.
But
I thought she was shown to not be a math genius. She was like a, flight of fancy daydreamer in school. I thought it was a different person that answered the math question.
Anyway, she's like a child. She's like a child. She's an innocent.
Yes.
Except when the plot needs her to not be.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know how old she's supposed to be.
I don't get it, man.
She's somewhere between like 13 and 20.
Yes, and I mean, again, we're skipping ahead, but what I like about Superman is he is raised by humans.
Yes.
Like the fact that he is an alien from Krypton is impactful for the fact that he has superpowers, but he's raised as a human. So he understands Earth, humanity. He gets all the social mores. Like so it makes sense. It's like this guy can operate on Earth because he's basically raised here. Well, he's fully raised here.
Yes.
She just shows up and depending on what you need her to do, either knows what's going on or doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's relevant, I think, to discuss Superman a little bit, just as that high level, we understand he keeps a secret identity because he lives on Earth. He's trying to be part of society. He wants to be able to have his human life while also being himself. And I'm not going to go into the whole argument of, Superman's interesting because he's one of the few where the human side is the disguise. But just, it makes sense. He has a dual identity, double life to protect people. Cool.
Totally.
Great. Why does Supergirl need to hide who she is here? Because she leaves Argo City, is able to withstand the pressure very easily. It takes me back to Star Trek V, where it's like
pressure.
Nobody can get through the Great Barrier. Maybe nobody tried because we just did. And they said nobody can escape Argo City because you can't withstand like the pressure change.
Well, and look,
but many people do.
And here's the other thing I don't get. She hops into the space pod. The space pod has no controls.
Also not a space pod.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Well,
I don't know. Interdimensional pod.
So this is where I thought we were going with talking about the ending. Because,
she flies back.
She flies back through the ocean. Or the water, I should say. That's clearly like a lake.
But she's not in the pod. Like
no. Again, okay, we're two different issues here.
And now she's not. She doesn't have the yellow sun to power her. So how is she flying back? I don't get it.
Well, her body battery must have charged up enough.
Right. Well, good point.
But yeah, so she comes out of the water, which I initially thought meant that it was a spaceship and it crashed in the water. Then she flies out of the water. But at the end of the movie, to return,
she goes back into the water.
She flies back into the water, which made me laugh so hard when she's running like, oh, she's going to take off to space. And it looks like she just face plants into a lake.
So inner space is somewhere in a lake.
Yeah. On Earth.
On Earth.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
That's how that got there. I mean, modern lens, I could give in a modern movie, I could give this a pass due to modern understandings of the ideas of quantum mechanics and all this sort of stuff.
They would have tried to explain it.
Just
somehow.
some techno babble explain it away.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
This time, so it's just she lives in a lake.
Yep.
And then came to Earth, but she was always on Earth.
But okay, so she gets in the pod.
Yes.
There's no controls.
No.
The pod just takes off. Mm-hmm. The pod follows the dodecahedron.
I believe it flies through a lava lamp.
Yeah, like a lava lamp. But she's not doing anything. It's just following. I don't get that.
It was set up by Zoltar, which again,
Zoltar.
You can't use that name. Come on. Zoltar had programmed it to go to Earth. He does. There's a drop line at the start saying that's where this thing goes because it's time for me to get out of here.
Sure, but the dodecahedron, it wasn't programmed to go anywhere.
Sorry, you mean the omegahedron.
The omegahedron.
The thing that is critical to the survival of the city, and after this moment is not really mentioned again until the last 20 minutes of the movie.
It's a power source, but also dark magic.
Yep.
Maybe.
Or maybe somebody who has dark magic can, I don't know. Okay, we haven't even gotten to that
Okay,
yet.
All right. So
this movie's wild.
The omegahedron flies out. Good news, it's going to Earth.
Yeah.
Which is exactly where the pod with no controls is going.
Well, because they're on Earth, so clearly it's going to float to the top of the lake.
Fair enough. Okay, so this was another one I thought was hilarious. Yeah. It pops up. Nigel sees it. Nigel and Selena get terrified and go to hide.
Yes.
And it drops very gently into the pate.
Yeah. Just sits there. Okay, so you mentioned two more characters. I think we need to get into this. So Zoltar, as they are leaving Argo City, Supergirl goes after the omegahedron, which basically I was explaining it to my kids, and Supergirl basically drops a battery out a car window.
Yes.
But she gets into the pod, goes after the omegahedron, to which Zoltar, Peter O'Toole, says, well, hands up, I guess, to jail with me.
Yes, I am not going to solve this problem.
Yeah, just send me to the Phantom Zone.
I'm not going to help you out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like,
and to Peter O'Toole until we see him squirting stuff in his mouth later.
Squirt?
Like, what? He is either being given free reign or this director is insane.
That bottle is full of gin.
Oh, totally.
You know it was.
Helen Slater wasn't ready when he squirted it in her mouth. Okay, so yes, we go to Earth. The omegahedron gets there first, and we get Nigel and Selena, Faye Dunaway, and Peter Cook, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. Where do I know Peter Cook from?
Well, he was a comedian, I think.
I feel like I know him from something specific, but either way, it's escaped me right now, and I didn't have time to look into it because I did finish this movie like 10 minutes ago before we started recording. Mm-hmm. I might have some questions for you towards the end to see if there's any actual answers. But yeah,
there are none.
Faye Dunaway is essentially our Lex Luthor because the high level plot structure is so similar to Superman.
Well, yes, although the Faye Dunaway character kind of sucks.
Oh, no, okay. You're getting into the weeds. I'm just saying there is a Lex Luthor.
All right, here's another issue I've got. Skipping ahead 5 minutes when we go to her lair, which appears to be
her lair.
An amusement park that's in foreclosure.
Yep. Like the Joker.
So she and her minion, I'm blanking on her name.
It does not matter. It's Lex Luthor's
They're
buddy.
talking about how they can't pay the bills.
Mm-hmm. They need Nigel.
And they need to do basically a pyramid scheme to try and make some money.
Yeah.
Well, Lex Luthor had no problem with money.
No. Okay. I'm saying Lex Luthor in terms of this is our bad guy, our evil quote unquote mastermind.
True. In the pantheon, though, of supervillains.
Yeah.
Selena's pretty low. Like, she is not coming to the game with a lot here.
Okay, let's also throw out there. Selena talks a good game. As a witch, she wants to rule the world.
Yes.
She does not show any actual intent of doing that through this entire movie. She just wants to get laid.
You are correct.
That is her exclusive impetus for doing everything. She totally is.
In fact, everyone is. Nigel's thirsty at the party too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always trying to make Selena jealous by talking to that other wannabe witch.
Yeah.
Also, okay. Man, it's so hard to say.
There's so much. You can't.
Nigel's whole thing too. So Selena, Supergirl comes to Earth, and the first thing you would think she would do would be, okay, I'm going to try to figure out where the Omegahedron is, because that's the thing that if I don't get it back, my city will die.
They only have a couple of days. That's been established.
So she spends half a day registering for a private school.
Well, let's beam back for a second.
Okay.
She comes out of the lake in costume.
Yes. Yeah, that changes inside the pod.
Like what?
Yeah.
That's not, you weren't wearing that.
Nope. And she later claims that the costume is her clothes. It's like, it's not. I saw what your clothes were. Wearing. You were in Argo City before wearing something that was not that.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, why would you show up, I guess, on a different planet, or at least in a different dimension? Be like, you know what? I'm gonna wear something super identifiable.
Well, and that's the thing, because she takes a secret identity to go enroll at this school, but she's also wearing the Supergirl costume, which is just the Superman costume tailored to her. And everybody here knows Superman,
but no one seems to connect the dots.
No, okay. So
have you noticed that?
We should back up a little bit, because Max Headroom shows up with another guy before the school scene.
Oh, yeah. For your obligatory sexual assault scene.
Yes. And the one guy, so
sorry, listeners, attempted sexual assault.
That's
scene.
A good point.
It was very tropey. Well, and I'm not trying to make light of sexual assault. That's horrible.
Of course it is.
But it's like, you can't think of anything else.
Even these guys, and I mean, yes, they are the scum of the planet. But these guys can't put two and two together. They make fun of the Superman costume. She's like, oh, I'm Superman's cousin. They all know Superman.
Everyone knows.
And then she chokes Matt Frewer.
Yeah.
Lifts him up, and he's like, oh, you work out. And then throws him like 5 kilometers away.
Yes.
And the other guy pulls a switchblade and says, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that gets melted by her eyes.
It's like, you know.
You guys already know. You know
what Superman can do. This is clearly a female Superman. Why are you still picking a fight here? As soon as you realize that this isn't somebody that needs help and thinks they're Superman's cousin, you leave. You get the heck out of there.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice. You know what? You have passed the test. Thank you so much for coming to Earth. Holy cow. So then she goes to school. And
this was so bizarre.
And school shenanigans. That's where like Revenge of the Nerds level shenanigans breaks out.
And this doesn't even. So you show up, you develop some kind of interesting power where you can change your appearance. Like,
this is one of the moments where the effects really show.
That looked horrible.
It was bad. Walking behind the trees to change your clothes.
Then walks into the principal's office and it figures out, oh, I need a letter of reference. Quickly types one up at super speed.
Yeah.
But to the earlier point, understands how human letters work and what the
how a typewriter functions.
How a typewriter functions. Like, well, yeah, no problem. I can do all that. Which again, going back to, well, Superman would know because Superman grew up on typewriters, right? Like, none of this makes sense.
Yeah. And the bumbling principal character is, again, straight out of a Revenge of the Nerds, like college sex comedy from the 80s.
And sees the letter.
An orphan and says
sees the letter and it's like, okay, well, with no records, no money, no nothing. It's just your cousin sent a letter of reference. Let's go.
So in the letter of reference, it says she's an orphan. And he says, don't expect any special treatment. And she's like, oh, of course not. That wouldn't be good. And this principal goes around telling everybody she's an orphan. Don't treat her any differently. This would be, honestly, this is the movie I would have enjoyed the most. Get rid of the serious stuff with the witch and everything.
Oh, totally.
Live in this college fish out of water comedy stuff.
It could have been hilarious.
And it could have been 60s Batman, sort of funny and entertaining.
Yeah,
instead of what it was.
Well, there's even that weird scene in the showers when the the evil students are are basically gonna burn everybody.
So hang on, I verbatim, I can give you
The third degree burn. It's like, you want to go cold or hot?
Yeah, and she says hot. It's like, well, that'll scald them, so they lose a little skin. So then Supergirl looks through the wall, uses her heat vision to scald to scald the bully. And my first thought is there, it's like, the bully, this is bad. The bully shouldn't be doing this. But Supergirl, you're kind of punching down here. Like,
you also could have just said, let's get out of here.
Yeah, just look at the other person and say, all right, I think we're done in the shower. Let's go. Cool. Anyway. It's
so weird.
They also have a field hockey game where the bully is attacking Lois Lane's cousin, who Supergirl is friends with now. But they're on the same team.
Younger sister.
Oh, you're right, sister. Sorry. Supergirl's the cousin. Lucy Lane is the sister, because her parents hated her. And the bully attacks her. And it's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense, until you realize they're on the same team. The bully traditionally is like the most competitive and wants to win this field hockey game.
Yes.
But then luckily Supergirl protects Lucy from getting hit with a field hockey ball.
Which explodes
when it hits her back. Because the reason field hockey balls, I don't know if you know this is physics. The reason field hockey balls don't explode in a normal game is because of our soft, plump bodies.
Correct.
Supergirl is like iron. Exactly.
But if you hit a field hockey ball against a concrete wall, it wouldn't explode. It would bounce back.
Yes.
It didn't make any sense.
Supergirl is firmer than a concrete wall.
Firmer.
Oh my God, it's insane.
It's insane. Somebody wrote this.
They
filmed it.
It's like 45 minutes of the movie. Is in this, and I don't know if it's a high school or a college. I think it's a high school.
It's a high school. It's totally a high school.
Which again makes the Jimmy Olsen stuff later, which we'll get there, so much more creepy.
Oh, well, it's all over the place.
Yeah,
it is. And so, meanwhile, listeners, bear in mind, Argo City is dying.
Yeah. And Supergirl has not once looked for the Omegahedron.
She's got herself into school. She's making friends.
She's dealing with the bullies. There's a strange sense of timing here.
And the movie never goes back to Argo City to re-up that tension.
Nope.
Never once.
Not even at the end. We never see how this plays out. Argo City might be dead.
Yeah.
For all we know.
The lights come on at the end, but they all may be dead in there.
Yeah, exactly. That might just be the emergency battery. It's like, it's like Star Trek. You can go to the emergency power, but life support's basically gone. And just get the dimmer light.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, happening at the same time,
the witches.
The witches. So Selena is... I might be a little ahead here.
They're warlock cuck.
Okay, so the warlock. Yeah, let's go there first, because Nigel turns out to be a teacher at this private school, which sets up the plot line. Obviously thinks like, oh, he's going to be the one figuring out that like this, what is her name in it? It's not Lucy.
Linda Lee.
It's Linda Lee. They're all double L names.
Yeah,
so he's going to be the one do that. He's going to be the one clearly that figures out Linda is Supergirl. Spoiler? Nope. Never puts that together.
Nope.
We actually don't really see him at the school at all after they introduce him.
To your earlier point, nor does it matter.
No, not at all.
Like, if I'm Kara, I would just tell everybody, hey, I'm Supergirl. I'm Superman's cousin. I got to find a thing. Can you help me find it? I'm on my way to find it. Like,
easy.
Good news, the plot gave her a little device that apparently was not designed to do anything, but then later on allows you to track the...
Okay, I'm not crazy,
the
right?
Omegahedron.
When she puts it on and starts following around, I was like, what the heck is she doing? But yeah, it's locating the battery.
Yes.
But I don't believe that was really set up at all. She just eventually she used it for that.
Zoltar puts it on her wrist with magic.
Can you say Peter O'Toole going for it? Every time you say Zoltar, I'm gonna laugh. I can't believe they named him that.
Zoltar.
I just keep waiting for him to spit out fortunes.
Exactly. I want to be big.
Yeah, so okay, hang on. Like, there's so much. Oh my God. How many more hours do you have here before you have to go?
Oh, we got time.
Okay, good, because there's a lot
to go through.
So yeah, Nigel, the warlock, doesn't ever put anything together.
Nope.
Has no reason to be at the school. Plot-wise, like, I guess it's just his job. So he happens to be there. Or they didn't want to pay for another actor to be in those scenes. But that never pays off. Selena is figuring out how to use her black magic to
and also
make a love spell.
Yeah, like so. Well, do you want to talk about the party? Like the
do I?
Which was insane.
The coven recruitment session.
Like given a coven recruitment,
it's like a Tupperware party.
Yeah. /70s swingers party.
Yeah. I didn't see the fishbowl. It must have been just off camera.
Comes out with a tray of drinks on a train.
I forgot about
this. This movie's insane.
It's such a fever dream. I've pushed so much of this from my mind to try to remember other
when she
stuff.
cooks the chicken and it gets put out with the milk.
Yeah, okay, yes. Okay, hang on. No, I want to dig into that because this is crazy. Because I texted you the instant I saw that. So Faye Dunaway, like Bonnie and Clyde, Faye Dunaway, to prove that she has magic now, she uses the power of the omegahedron to burn a roast chicken, to which the other witch very calmly reacts, goes over to the fridge, grabs a carton of milk, and pours it onto the roast chicken to cool it down. Because I guess that's how witches stop food from burning. It's by pouring milk.
It was weird.
It's such a choice.
It's a choice.
It's just, I don't understand.
I don't understand the choices.
Well, and throughout all this movie, Faye Dunaway's examples of her power are largely nonsensical and useless.
No,
I don't understand why she's approaching any of this the way she is.
Well, and I don't even understand the whole love potion thing. Mm-hmm. Again, maybe just everybody's thirsty. But and I mean, poor Ethan the gardener. That guy got abused.
Okay, so I'm going to say some negative things first about Ethan, but then I want to go back to, no, he's a survivor and we need to listen to him. Ethan shows up to Selena's hideout and is the most...
For also no reason.
No reason. Just happened to be there. But it's the same guy that Selena's sidekick was thirsty for before. But that also never comes in. There's no jealousy or anything at any point. But he shows up and I immediately feel... Why is anyone interested in this dude? He comes in, he does that like very 70s in movies. I guess it was like the manly thing to do, like mouth wide open, like chugs the beer.
Well, let's go to that. Guy you don't know who has no appointment shows up, and I thought this was so 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, do you want a beer?
Yeah.
Well, it is Tuesday at 1. We just met, and I have no reason for being here, but sure.
I haven't had my Tuesday beer yet.
Okay.
Which, of course, she has poisoned with the love potion.
It wasn't even beer, too. It was malt liquor.
Is that what it was?
I didn't even said it on the can. It was Schlitz malt liquor.
Oh, no. You could just get that in a can, hey?
It's like, hey, where's Billy D. Williams?
Holy cow.
45.
And, because that's what you would think of when you think of two witches living on their own in a lair trying to start a coven. Just cans of malt liquor.
Yeah.
Hanging around. It's just all nonsense.
And then it's never explained exactly why she wants him to fall in love with her.
Nope.
Like, you're just guessing.
Beyond she's thirsty.
I guess you're thirsty.
Yeah. She just wants a dude.
Well, I don't know. Like,
and so he passes out. Nigel shows up. They have a fight at the door. While the fight at the door is happening, Ethan disappears.
Yep.
So then instead of finding...
because, listeners, the malt liquor was spiked with the love potion.
Yes. Which made him pass out.
Made him pass out.
But then he wanders for a long time, I'm guessing just with eyes closed, because he's supposed to fall in love with whoever he sees.
Correct.
So he's just wandering the city with his eyes shut. Until we get to our first...
Close your eyes, Marion.
Like our first true action sequence.
Which is so she possesses like a crane?
An excavator. It's an excavator. So, like, rural Illinois is all excavators and trucks with hay bales on the back.
And Transams.
And
everybody, I was like, so the crane is going slow, but everybody's going insane around it.
Yes.
Like, there's cars crashing in. And, hey, man, just pull over to the side. It's not going to run you over.
Well, okay, and this is something I missed. I did admit to you over text earlier, I was doing a bad job watching the movie. When did Lucy get in the cab of the excavator? Was she trying to stop the thing?
So she and Jimmy...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Jimmy Olsen has now shown up.
Jimmy Olsen's now
shown up. As I said, doing the cameo of the only guy who would come back from the other
It's
movies.
like, we now know these are connected.
Yeah.
So they're in the burger joint, And then
I believe it was an A&W, was it not? Or was it a Popeye's chicken at that point?
A&W everywhere in this.
I almost got us root beers for tonight.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I thought that's what counts.
You know, in Halloween, I'm going to wear I'm from Supergirl. Just wear an A&W t-shirt. So she sees the crane.
Yeah.
And she runs out and hops in the cab to try and stop it.
Okay.
But she doesn't actually really try to stop it as much as she starts turning the wheel.
Well, and then it swings so wildly that she hits her head and she falls unconscious.
Right.
Okay, so I just missed her getting in. I missed nothing else.
You missed nothing else.
Supergirl flies in, yada, 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 pulls the bucket off of the end of the excavator. And I thought, oh, well, good. That's going to fix it. I thought it would be like a lousy out that would just say, oh, now the magic's done or whatever. No, she pulls the bucket off because Ethan is in the bucket and lets the excavator crash into a restaurant with Lucy inside it.
Yes.
That is not mentioned again later.
No.
She did the right thing.
No.
She saved the day.
Horrible friend.
Horrible. But she did save her from getting scalded.
Yes.
Much earlier.
That's right. Saved her in the shower. Ooh, that water's hot.
Now we're even. So,
hey, nothing happened while I was passed out, right? No.
So bucket, Supergirl puts it down. We see Faye Dunaway saying, "Don't look at her." Like, I mean, yeah, of course he's going to see her. Opens the bucket. He sees
Linda,
not Supergirl. He sees Linda.
Yeah.
Now, okay, here's another issue.
Helen Slater looks better as a brunette.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just I'm just enough. You know,
Yeah,
I'm just throwing that out there.
No, this is good. It's not enough that she has to be through this in this movie. We should be talking. We should be objectifying
Her cousin
her
should have. Well, I'm not trying to objectify her. I'm just. It's an observation.
We're just giving her advice.
And her cousin should have told her, "You don't need to change your hair color. Just put a pair of glasses on. No one will recognize you."
If she'd read any of those letters,
it's a lot of effort to change the color of your hair with the power of your mind.
You have to walk behind at least four trees to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a 4-tree trick. So here's a question I have about this magic. To me, if this is a magical love spell, Ethan would be able to tell that Linda and Supergirl are the same. I would feel that when,
you're right.
when Linda disappears and Supergirl's all of a sudden there, he's like, no, I got to go see Linda.
Yeah, but he'd still be magically connected.
Exactly.
To that.
It's magic. Like, it's not
magic.
logic.
I mean, everyone knows this.
He's now like quoting Shakespeare and giving soliloquies.
Yeah.
Because this guy who like could barely string 2 sentences together.
He was coming on a bit strong.
Oh, very strong. This guy's get Survivor. This guy's creepy. I don't like this guy at all. I like him actually worse as a smart guy.
So is it 2 scenes later when she wanders into the fun house and he's trailing her?
Oh,
remember it? And then like invites her up. Like they're having I think what's supposed to be an emotional scene in the movie, and you're in an abandoned amusement park.
Yeah.
This is
not a romantic.
This is not a good idea.
Again, it brings me back to like Supergirl is just not smart in any of this.
No,
like she seems to have no.
Also indestructible. So
I mean, I'm not too worried about the danger of it, but just the emotional intelligence almost to what's going on. Like she's just so naive to everything. And again, like you're here for the battery. This is a 20-minute job for you here.
Yes, and your people are dying. Like you should be ripping everything to shreds looking for this thing. Mm-hmm. In fact, you probably your first thing, going to another point you made, everyone knows about Superman.
Yeah.
Go right to the President of the United States. Hey, I'm Superman's cousin. You can believe me because look, I can fly.
And I got a big S on my chest.
I need to find this thing. Like,
can you just do a radio broadcast for
can
me?
Can we get some police going? Can we I got to find this thing.
Yeah. And I got to do it now. And then I got to go home. And they'll be so happy if I come home early. If I come home a little early, they will be over the moon.
You know what? They're running out of air.
Yeah. Yeah. You know that, Apollo 13 and all, right?
Yeah.
You understand running out of air. Oh my God. It's around this point too where we get to the second big action sequence, which is, I can only describe it as Supergirl fighting nothing.
Yes.
The witch summons an invisible storm dragon who Supergirl has to fight. And she goes and it crushes like cars and everything like Godzilla. We never see this thing. She bounces off of it. She takes damage. She throws punches and then electrocutes it because it's in the middle of a storm. Also, wait a minute. I believe the term specifically was storm dragon. I'm just thinking about this now. How do you defeat a dragon that brings a lightning storm with it
with more lightning?
That doesn't make any sense.
Of course it makes sense.
Sorry,
you know what?
I was foolish to suggest otherwise.
Podcast over.
Oh my God. But like this is so I don't know if this was the original plan or if this was a budget issue, but the idea to have your protagonist, regardless of who it is, if this is a Superman movie or Batman or whatever, fight nothing, like just air. They can't see. This amused me to no end.
Oh, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Supergirl doesn't even know who the big baddie is yet.
Because there's really no big baddie.
There's no tension between Selena and her. There's no sense of, I need to get to Selena, and Selena keeps throwing these like demons at me.
Yeah.
No, it's just like, oh, I guess there's demons here. I got to deal with
probably fight this.
Yeah. Well,
Selena wants to...
I wonder if there's any connection.
Selena wants to get Supergirl because... Not Supergirl, but Linda. Sorry, she wants to get Linda because Linda stole Ethan from her. And she also is again punching down because several times throughout, they refer to Linda, who is Supergirl, as the wimp.
Yep.
Where's the wimp? If it's a wimp, just go shoot her. Why are you summoning all these demons? And just go deal with her. Like,
yeah,
it makes zero sense why any of this is happening.
Or why would, I mean, you don't even need to go after Supergirl. Mm-hmm. Like her desire is to maximize her powers of black magic and take over the world.
Yes.
Well, why would you want to invite any attention to you while you're doing that?
Yeah. Like just take over the world and then, oh, look, I'm in charge of the world now.
Great.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is an ingenious way of getting rid of the storm dragon.
Taking was it a lamppost?
Yeah, take a lamppost, go charge it with electricity.
Like a battery.
By lightning. It all stores in there. I don't know how. Come back down and release it with the power of the Force?
Yeah. She also has that.
I mean, even the Superman movies were stupid in kind of the way that the powers were manifest, but there was at least some kind of connective logic to it. You know,
kind of, sort of like there was enough. Again, I'm not a big fan of the Superman movies.
I know, but
there was enough to make it coherent.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's that scene in Superman 3 when he freezes the lake and then takes the lake and then puts it over the fire and then rain. None of that works. We all know none of that works.
Yeah. Well, they always pick up stuff from the wrong end.
But there's a logical structure to it.
Yes.
Right? It's not, hey, metal post charged with lightning, release it. Like that doesn't work.
Not at all. Like
not at all.
Even if you just I could even go with it a little more if you redirect it.
Totally.
Like just it comes down here and I'm going to point it at the thing and then it's going to. But no, it's terrible. It's just
terrible.
Awful.
Terrible. I don't even know if we're halfway through the movie yet.
I'm trying to think. This has to be like past the halfway point. Because the halfway point, we watched the longest possible cut of this movie. Oh. And 1 hour in is when we get that first action sequence with the excavator. And this is almost 2.5 hour movie in the cut we watched. So this has to be past half. Oh God, this has to be past halfway. Oof. This is, I mean, again, knowing we were going to talk about it, I loved it. But had I just watched this, I would have bailed long ago.
I mean, everyone on Argo City's dead.
Yes, of course.
At this point.
Yeah. Nigel's struggling teaching those children.
Like Selena and, well, what's her name?
Yeah, Selena and the other one.
They're out, I don't know, trying to become witches. And I still don't understand how it is that the Omega Hedron helps with black magic. I don't get it.
Because it's also growing. I don't know if you remember that.
Battery.
Yeah, but it's a growing battery.
But it's growing the demon dog that she put the battery in.
That's right. The Omega Hedron doesn't actually grow. So I want to call it this line too, because there's so many great lines throughout. They don't know all of a sudden where the Omega Hedron is, the witches. For some reason, they just don't know. It's like, source all your power. I think you might want to keep track of that. They say, where is it? And the sidekick says, under the rug where you left it. And I literally thought this movie was going to have them just lift up the rug and it's just sitting under the rug. Turns out there's a trapdoor and a little hidden storage thing down there, like a fun house. But I literally thought they're going to just pull back the rug. And it's like, I left it right here. Now it's gone. Oh, it's so insane. Okay, what's our chronology? After the fight with Nothing, with the Nothing Storm Dragon.
Now it gets fuzzy. Is that when Supergirl goes to the fun house?
It's got to be. Basically, after that, she goes to confront the witches.
Because every once in a while, Supergirl is out looking for the Omegahedron.
Once in a while being, I think, like, twice this entire movie.
Once in a while, and then she's out
hanging with her college buddies or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, high school buddies.
Exactly. So then I think she goes to the fun house.
Yeah.
Because her wristwatch picked it up.
Yeah.
Somehow Ethan is also following her. How did he know where the hell she was?
Yes, I don't totally get. Ethan gets lost for a little while, then shows back up. Like, man, just a plot device. Like, there's nothing there.
Yeah. Then they get caught.
No, wait, did they go on a date there?
No,
is that what happened? Because they're in the teacups.
They're in the teacups, and then yeah. But they're just having a chat.
Oh, that's right.
And then Selena powers up the teacups.
With some of that
and spins it up like
from.
really, really fast. So, I mean, Supergirl's fine. I think Ethan should be dead.
Yeah. Okay, I love the shot when Selena is powering up the abandoned theme park with her magic. And behind her is, I believe the ride's name was Ghost Train. But some of the lights are burned out. But they didn't put any thought as to what lines were burned out. And it just said Gert Turn or something like that. If you're going to burn out the lights, like, have it be something symbolic, not just, I don't know, take out the O, the S, and the I, and the A. Like, it's
Bianca. Bianca is Selena's pal.
We're about 45 minutes in. I'm glad we finally got to that.
Bianca.
So they're on the teacups. Yeah, and then Supergirl shows up. Selena says, oh, well, you think you're tough. What do you think of this? And she makes Ethan disappear from the teacups and reappear on the ground a couple meters away.
Or wasn't he chained to a bed at some point?
Yeah, that's later. That's like, this is really her weird. Big threat here is to make him disappear and reappear a couple meters away on the ground.
Which Supergirl should be like, I don't know this guy. Like, he's just following me around.
Who this is. I don't know who you are. I'm trying to find a battery. Do you know anything about it?
And then she throws all of the metal spikes into the ground, which, as you pointed out, well, you could just walk through them.
She jails Selena by taking these like metal rods and planting them around here, but they're a good like 3 feet apart. Like,
and they're not even in there solidly.
No, you could just lift them up and pull them out. But then Selena's finally upset. She just uses her magic to bend them and get out. And I believe she actually says the line, and now I'm angry. Or now you've upset me, or something like that. It's like a mustache twirling villain. Oh my God. We haven't mentioned, as one of the side plots, really, Jimmy Olsen has a budding romance with the high school Lucy Lane.
Oh, wait. It's the scene when they're locked up in the cages.
Oh, no, I know. But it's clearly there beforehand.
Oh, it's
playing
clearly
it as romance. But
it's when Jimmy says, I've had a thing for you for years.
Mm-hmm. So you've been a professional for at least 7 years.
Yeah. And
as a photographer.
At best 16?
At best. I don't know what the age of consent is in the States, but I'm pretty sure it's not that.
And then he goes through this whole creepy, like, oh, you'd come to the newsroom to see your sister and put your hands on my camera.
I was trying to get your attention.
I was like, what was she, 7?
Yeah. You put your finger on my lens. Oh, it's so gross.
Who's writing this?
In modern day, I would say AI, but... AI would probably have more sense to it than this. Okay, so at some point, Jimmy and Lucy get kidnapped. I don't even remember when. I don't care.
I don't know how it happens. Oh, no, I know how it happens because the thing we haven't talked about yet, the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Selena makes a mountain.
The mountain with the fortress. And then she's in a motorcade with like dark black magic security agents.
Yeah.
And there's a protest against her going on. Like, everyone got that protest
I've completely
put together
forgotten
really
about
quickly.
This. for somebody who they don't know who it is.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, if I looked out my window and a mountain appeared, the last thing I'm thinking about is I got to make a placard.
Well, I'd probably say, hell no, mountain must go. That mountain's going to make my trip to work at least 20 minutes longer.
It's blocking all the sun.
At least it's a mountain. It could be public transit.
At least it's not a bike lane.
So we go to the fortress on the mountain where Ethan is chained to the bed. Lucy and Jimmy are in a cage.
Yep.
Or in two separate cages.
Yes.
Sorry, because there's so much heat between the two of them. You got to keep them
so
separated.
much heat. So much heat.
And Supergirl shows up for the big final showdown. Nigel also something. Oh yeah, he has the Burundi wand, which is like, you know what we can call the pure evil wand? Let's name it after the poorest nation on the planet.
Yeah.
There we go. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's 80s.
Yeah. So Nigel's around, but Nigel doesn't matter. Like at one point, Selena steals Nigel's wand and casts a spell that, as far as I can tell, just makes him slightly dusty, and then he's considered basically dead for the rest of the movie.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
And I don't get, like, he's supposed to be the master of black magic.
Yeah. Theoretically.
He does not appear to be that good at his job.
Nobody appears to be that good at their job here.
And if I am a master of black magic, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take a job teaching math at a high school.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if I'm Jimmy Olsen, I might take a job teaching math at a high school.
No doubt about that.
He also falls for the oldest trick in the book. Selena hugs him and just grabs his wand out of his hand. I got it. Haha, you're dusty. I win.
All right. And now we go into another interesting thing. How does Selena know about the Phantom Zone?
Yeah, that's a good question. So using her magic, yada, 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 she puts Supergirl into the Phantom Zone.
Yes. Squirt, squirt.
And thank God Zoltar shows back up in the Phantom Zone. And the line of dialogue, I texted to you, but this is my summation of it. We have to find a way out. There's no way out. There's a way in. There must be a way out. You're right. There's a way out.
Where's the portal? It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And nowhere.
Nowhere at once. So the way out is wherever I want it to be, basically. Okay, so I was looking away. She runs into Zoltar, the guy that started this whole problem, by giving what really seems like a child with learning disabilities the energy source for the entire city to play with. He causes all these issues, banishes himself to the Phantom Zone. The exit that's everywhere is nowhere is exclusively up the side of like a cliff.
Yep.
So they're climbing it. Now, I looked away for a second. Did he do anything to help her get up, or did he just decide to let go and die the quote-unquote noble death?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I felt happened.
Yes. After Selena sent a number of photon torpedoes down the...
Oh, that's right. She uses her magic again to
exactly.
shoot fireballs in the Phantom Zone. She's not in the Phantom Zone.
The mirror?
Oh, the mirror.
The mirror goes to the Phantom Zone?
Well, I mean...
And there was a whole mirror on the wall thing throughout.
And the Phantom Zone, there's precedent set through the movies and the comics with, trapping people within a mirror, trapping them in the Phantom Zone. So, whatever. Of everything in this movie, that's not the hill I'm going to die on.
All right.
So Zoltar dies because, of course, he does. He does his Obi-Wan Yoda thing and then dies.
Well, and Zoltar also says to her in this sort of heroic moment, "You embrace your destiny."
What destiny?
What destiny?
He is so grasping at straws because he caused this issue.
You lost the power source, probably doomed a city to its death, and you just need to go find it. There's no destiny.
He is pulling a Leonard Nimoy from The Simpsons right now. Well, my work here is done. You didn't do anything. Didn't I? Just taking credit. Yes, this was all for you to fulfill your destiny. Yes, that's what this was.
Keep looking at the skis.
Look down at the floor, God's glorious floor. So she comes back out and now has the ability to defeat her by flying around Selena in a tornado?
Yes. And so she by way of the tornado. By the way, the effect is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
also sucks in Bianca. I think
Yes.
Bianca was very neutral.
Yeah.
I don't
Many
get
times said, we need to get help. We should stop doing this. Why are we worrying about the
I
wimp?
don't get an evil vibe off of her. I think she should have made it. And yet sends them both to the Phantom Zone, which was not pleasant.
No, it looked pretty gross. But Peter, maybe they'll find Zoltar's bottle of squirt.
bottle and the squirt bottle of gin.
To be clear for the audience, like Zoltar's, Peter O'Toole's only lines when Supergirl first goes to the Phantom Zone is he has a bottle and he squirts it in his mouth. He just says, squirt.
Yeah.
Squirt.
How drunk was Peter O'Toole for those scenes? And, and was the director just, is he going to say anything other than squirt? No, he isn't. Okay, well, then just film it, I guess.
I don't know how you can get a performance like this by directing it. This has to be Peter O'Toole swinging for it. Kind of like when Brando would do stuff. It's just,
Totally.
Brando is Brando. Like, you just let him go. You don't try to control him. Ricardo Montalban, same sort of idea in Wrath of Khan when Nicholas Meyer directed him a little bit. He's like, oh, everybody was so scared of me. Thank you. You directed me. I appreciate that. So I feel
never do it again.
Yeah, I feel Peter O'Toole was just like, that's Peter O'Toole. I don't even know the director's name. It's like, I'm the director of Supergirl. I cannot tell Peter O'Toole what to do. We just let him do what he wants. We'll fix it in editing.
Squirt, squirt.
Squirt, squirt. Oh
that's the worst word.
It's the worst because he's literally squirting some sort of liquid into her mouth as he's saying squirt, squirt. Like, I feel this director, like, he was swinging for the fences. Like, I think he was, this goes to my point. I've said it before on the show. I don't feel you can make a bad movie that's good on purpose. You have to believe you're making art. And you've got these great metaphors and allegories you're playing with. And I feel that's what happened here.
Oh, totally.
We've got a director that feels like this is going to be about the female experience in the 80s in America. Also, squirt, squirt.
Also, squirt, squirt.
Like, I think he thought he was making art.
Oh, there was not tons, but there were several moments in the film where you got the sense the filmmakers are trying to be epic.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Like they were taking it seriously, but no doubt about it.
They were so out of time, though. Again, even looking at that set design at the start, which is one of the few things for me that worked in this movie. You look at it, it's like, yeah, that works, but that feels like this is like a decade old. Oh, yeah. I would have loved this when I saw, like, this is like Logan's Run impressive set design.
You beat me to it. I was like, it's Logan's Run.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
And all the effects and everything are of that era, and they would have worked in that era. But in 84, when we've talked about, you get Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Gozer, like, we're past this. This is not just illogical, nonsensical. It's also just technologically out of date.
Yeah, and you know, if you were, I don't necessarily mind the idea, and this kind of is a riff on your earlier point. If you want to do a sort of a Supergirl / Superman film, and it's a teenager and she's in school, and you know, hijinks ensue. Like, we're going to explore like her trying to, balance her life as a student and a teenager, just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
And her life as a superhero. I'm in for it. That'd be a super fun movie. Like, scrape away all this dark magic stuff, like all of the weird stuff, the Argo City stuff.
Yes.
Like, all of that. Just, you know, get a proper villain in place that's like a Superman, Supergirl villain.
Yes.
Not a witch. It's dumb.
Which I'm willing to bet is probably canonical.
Oh, I doubt it.
So you don't think there was a witch in the comics at some point?
Not for Superman.
Not for Superman, Supergirl.
Well, Superman, Supergirl. I'm the shared universe.
Yes.
The super person universe.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, I'm on board. I think you do this. And I think we've got good examples of this exact concept. I've got two off the top of my head. Teen Titans is a similar-ish concept.
The Sorceress?
Now you're testing. I have sampled Teen Titans. I know more of it than I've seen it, but similar
like
idea.
Zora
they're
or something?
teenagers. I think Raven is one. Robin is in it. Cyborg's in it. Beast Boy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I am familiar with the Teen Titans.
Okay, same idea. Teenagers trying to also be superheroes, and also more modern. Or not necessarily more modern, depending on which version of Teen Titans you look at. Buffy.
Totally.
Buffy is this exact concept.
Yep.
She is a high school student trying to be a high school student while also essentially being a superhero.
Yep.
And fighting a awesome villain. which changes season to season. But this doesn't do any of that.
It doesn't do any of it.
It's not serious enough. It's not campy enough. Like, it doesn't go anywhere with it. And it's almost 2.5 hours long. So I don't think we did say they got, Selena, and I already forgot, Bianca gets sucked into the Phantom Zone through magic Supergirl tornado.
After the demon dog was stretching Supergirl.
Yeah, I was wondering if we needed to talk about that. Another one where it's just like lens distortion. It's like, this is 60s level effects.
Get some more Vaseline for the lens.
Get it now.
It was so bad.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what to say, but it was terrible.
Like, you thought like Kirk and Spock are going to show up.
Yeah, exactly. The fight with the guy in the rubber suit, the Gorn or something, is going to spill into this set. That's terrible. They get rid of those two. I can't remember if Peter Cook shows up again, but, he's dusty, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Supergirl gets the Omegahedron back. Looks at it with like naive wonder, like, oh, it's so beautiful, as it's spinning around in her hands, and then flies into not even the ocean, the lake that she came from.
To go to Argo City.
Go to Argo City to find they've all died because she took 2 months to do what was supposed to be a 2-day trip.
And how do you go back to Argo City and be like, I'm cool with this? But turns out if I go to Earth, I'm a superhero.
Yeah.
I'm not sticking around.
I'm going to drop this off, guys, but I got to go.
Hey, what's up there? Nothing. You wouldn't like it.
Don't worry. Stay here. I'm going to go make sure nobody else comes back from there. I would also be a little, I might be bringing up with them that there's a flaw in their super prison, and it's that everywhere is an exit. Yeah, I might be letting people know.
If you just believe. And then one of the final scenes back on Earth.
Yeah.
Ethan, kind of, he's released from the prison of the fortress, and thankfully his truck is right there. And he hops in his truck and starts his shift for the day.
Yeah, goes off to just bug more witches. Okay, again, now the ending I skimmed through. I shouldn't say skimmed through. I just was not giving it my full attention. One of the last shots on Earth in Midvale, I think is the name of the city.
Yep.
Or town. Full of trucks with hay bales, must be a town. Lucy and Jimmy are kissing in the street.
Correct.
And then Lucy breaks off, says, wow, what a kiss. Was that a joke at the expense of this kiss from Superman 2 that made Lois Lane forget Clark was Superman?
No, the mountain disappeared.
No, I don't. Yeah, just did they remember the mountain was there?
Yeah, but
they did.
She's alluding to the kiss was so good the mountain disappeared.
See, and I would think for Jimmy, the mountain would just be appearing. Because he's loved Lucy for so long. This is like Twilight level logic. Where so are you familiar with Twilight? Did you experience this? Where the one character, the baby's born, but there's this thing in Twilight where the baby imprints on whoever it sees first or something like that.
Like Twilight, like
vampires, sparkly vampires, werewolves. So there's a point where there's 2 love interests for Bella, the protagonist, and one of them, the one she doesn't end up with, imprints on her baby, which in the logic of the world means that he is now just madly in love with a baby. This feels eerily close to that. Like Jimmy's just been watching Lucy since she was a child.
Jimmy is a predator.
Jimmy is terrible. I mean, I didn't like him in the other movies either, but he wasn't dangerous.
What did Jimmy say when he left the Daily Planet to go on a long weekend? Hey, Lois, I'm going to go hang out with your teenage sister.
Yeah. That cool? We okay?
See you on Monday.
I feel more like he snuck out the back. He did not announce that.
Did you notice at the beginning when on the radio they say Superman is at a peace conference
3 trillion years away? Just so you understand,
he's not coming back.
Because by my understanding, Christopher Reeve was supposed to be in this movie.
Yeah, and he said...
And then after Superman 3, he said, no
negative.
way. I am done, and you're going to give me full creative control for the next movie, or I'm not doing this ever again. And they gave him control, and that killed the franchise.
And it's too bad, right?
Is it?
Selena and Bianca should have come back for
Quest for Peace.
For Quest for Peace.
They could be controlling nuclear, man.
Yeah, they're controlling, and then Superman has to go to Argo City, where Kara is now living alone, and she's completely mentally distraught because the whole city died because she enrolled in school.
I shouldn't have taken that half day to go enroll in Mid-Vale High.
That's right. Why didn't I just stay focused on the mission?
There were so many exciting things.
You had one job.
There are so many A&Ws to visit, though.
If you guys had A&W,
you guys are delicious. You guys are dead. Sorry. Hey guys, I brought root beer back. Oh.
Who wants root beer?
To sum everything up, I had so much fun watching this movie. This movie is completely nuts. It is absolutely terrible.
Completely nuts.
Like I could not get through the first 20 minutes without texting you.
No.
On how nuts the logic was in this movie.
Yeah, well, you'll have the text I sent you at the 17-minute mark.
Yeah.
Just reflect, like, this is insane.
This is a movie. I believe my favorite text from me was something along the lines of, this movie exists. It shouldn't, but somehow it does.
It's there.
It's there. It's right out there. Did you know
it exists?
They didn't release this. Warner Brothers didn't release this movie.
Yeah, it was
in the States.
The Karen Group or something.
And I think then we did it internationally. This never got a theatrical run, as far as I understand, in the States.
I have a super vague memory of seeing this on VHS at some point when I was a kid, but I had no recollection of it except some fuzzy memories of maybe the first scenes.
Well, because it would all feel like a fever dream. Oh, it'd be like I must have been sick when I watched this, because none of this could possibly have been what happened.
Makes sense.
I remember a dusty warlock, an abandoned amusement park.
Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway for some
drunk
reason.
Peter O'Toole.
Squirt.
Squirt.
I assume somebody was giving me medicine at that point.
Dragonfly and a sex predator.
And also a fight scene with nothing. Let me just get this straight. Nothing is destroying the city.
Demon.
Nothing is destroying the city. Correct. And then Supergirl fights nothing. Yeah, you got it. See? You understand.
And if you notice, whenever she's when she's flying around searching for the...
Oh, there's so much flying around.
The Omega Hedron.
Yeah.
She's flying through a big city.
Yeah.
And then all the action is in this tiny town.
It's clearly just stock footage, and it's all like rear projection.
Yeah.
Right? Which is, again, like, this is 60s.
She's like, you know what? I'm just going to head on over to Metropolis.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that's where all the stuff
I thought you'd already checked there. I'm going to check again.
It's got to be there.
Yeah,
I'm going to check. There's no witches here, are there? In small town, rural Illinois. Massive witch population based on that party where they were recruiting. I'm guessing the other ones already had covens.
Yeah, and oh, like I don't even want.
Yeah, I mean, we are past the hour mark here.
Oh.
I think it's time to call this here, and we can like flush this from our brains.
Here's the question: would you ever watch it again? And on what basis would you do that?
I would watch it with a group. Is the way I would watch this, because I think it's totally worth watching, but not as it's Friday night. I got some time. I'm going to throw this on to enjoy a movie. I would rent the theater.
Yeah.
And I would say, let's bring 100 people and watch Supergirl.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way.
And make sure everyone's expectations are sufficiently low.
Oh, yeah. And tell people, it's like, talk during it, laugh at it. Like, by no means. I want to break every rule that I would have for going to a theater, where it's like, no, shut up. Put your phones away. Enjoy the movie. Like when we saw Running Man, it's like if somebody had been on their phone, that would have upset me. This is one where it's like, get your phone, talk, make jokes the whole way, look up stuff if you need to.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
No, and it would be more fun that way. Yeah. This is a great group experience.
Yeah, and then I would finish that experience with the party theme from the movie. with the boiling over drinks, with the
I think
dry
I could go to the
ice.
dollar store and rebuild that set, and we could have that party right after. Because
some guy on a train, it'd be great.
After the Argo City, when I gave all those compliments, like, oh, every other set here is terrible. Everything else is so cheap. At one point, when the wind is kicking up Faye Dunaway's hair, and you can see like the walls shaking. It was so bad.
And when they walk into the lair, it's like like those plastic drop sheets that have just been cut out.
And like like dollar store Spirit of Halloween level, like plastic skulls all over the wall.
It was just so dumb.
Yeah, it was all wrong, but so enjoyable. Well, thanks for joining me in the studio, John. It's fun as always.
It was fun.
It really was. I'm so glad we did this. It was fun. And to our listeners, thank you for listening. Continue to support us there by slamming that like button, slamming that subscribe button, but most importantly,
squirt, squirt.
Squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt, evil. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening to this episode of JaZ Make a Podcast. For more JaZ Make a Podcast, be sure to follow us on your social platform of choice, as long as that choice is Instagram. You can find us at JaZ Make a Podcast. That's JAZ Make a Podcast.